What's going on YouTube? It's the Theban Gamer here, bringing you some gameplay of Enlist. This is a newer free-to-play title that I'm just trying to bring some awareness to the community about. I'm going to show you guys basically, what this game's about, how it kind of works, and then why you should give it a try. This is a game that caught me completely by surprise, but it really is, in my opinion, one of the best World War II shooters out there, bar none. So Enlist, this game is a little bit different than kind of other first-person shooters. In this game, it's not just you playing; you also get your squad as well. So it's kind of cool to to have like a squad of AI kind of following you around. It really makes the game a little bit more strategic as well, and it's a lot of fun. Kind of ordering your AI around, setting them up in good flanking positions, and directing them to blow a battle. So, as you can see in the gameplay, the graphics are pretty good, to be honest, for a free-to-play title. This game's not really heavily marketed, and it's kind of in its beta phase, but for myself at least, it plays pretty well. There's no real lag on the servers. There's not really any glitches. The gameplay is really good. It feels good. It sounds good. It plays a little bit, it's like a cross between, let's say, Battlefield and then maybe Red Orchestra 2, if you've played that before. It's a really, it has some realistic elements. Like, for example, you can't really take multiple rounds into the chest. If you take one of these shots, you're gonna go down. There's no regenerating health either, so if you're depending on that to keep yourself to hide behind some cover and think you're just going to regenerate, it's not going to happen. You have to use your health kit. For tanks as well, you do need to use a grenade or some explosive. It's not like some of those shooters where you'll do some you can do damage or shoot someone through a port or something like that. So that's kind of like an overview of the game. I'll go into more detail when I put out my follow-up review of this game, because I'll just put some more hours into it and put in a review afterward. But yeah, as you can see, just very surreal title. One thing I like about it as well is that they kind of kept more true to the weapons that were actually used in World War II, and they kind of kept more true to, let's say, how those weapons would have actually acted, right? So it's not like Call of Duty where you can shoot someone across the map with a submachine gun because the recoil is so low and there's no bullet drop, right? There is going to be bullet drop in this game, and on top of that, you don't have like infinite ammo as well. You get a tight ammo limit in the beginning. I think you can upgrade that, but you really don't have infinite ammo. You have to kind of choose your shots wisely. You can't really just spray and pray in this game. You gotta sit back and find good positions. Again, with the damage modeling, really, you're not going to be running and gunning. To be honest, you're going to be in a fixed position. Finding good places to flank your enemy, and doing kind of like what I'm doing right here. Right, I'm hanging around this warehouse. Getting tons of kills. The enemies, for the most part, the other team was going for the objective, so that's like really good. Just to show that, like, hey, people are like incentivized to play the objective, and the community itself is like actually doing the right thing. You know what I mean? They're helping their team out. They're not just playing TDM out here, and they're really playing the objective. So this is as you can see, I'm just kind of sniping off the enemy. Not all of these are real players, mind you. So if you see all these kills, it's not like I'm a god per se. I am pretty accurate this game, but a lot of it also is the fact that out of it, let's say, every 4 guys you kill, one's a real player and the other 3 are AI. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty good at the game, but I'm not like let's say a god tier player. I'm not really like quick scoping or doing anything like that. That's silly. Here I run out of ammo, so I have to scrounge around. And again, that's what makes the realism of the game, right? Troops in World War II did not carry 10 mags of ammo on themselves, right? They really couldn't even probably carry the weight of that ammo. So it's kind of more realistic when you have when they give you the ammo that they do. So yeah, my impressions, I think very, very highly of the game. As you can see right here, I'm doing a little bit of long range sniping, trying to pick off some guys in this game mode. The game mode's called Squads. Basically, what's happening is that they have to attack an objective or a series of objectives, and just like in Battlefield, and Rush, you basically have to defend each wave of objectives, and they have a fixed amount of lives. So if you see in the top, left, you can see that they have like 800 lives, and as you kill more of them, their lives reduce. So it's a pretty straightforward game mode. It's really fun, whether you're the attackers or the defenders, to kind of lead your squad into battle and kind of position your guys right. I played both offense and defense many times, and it seems pretty balanced. Maybe a slight edge toward the defenders, ever so slightly, but it's not like something that needs to be patched. Like it's really pretty balanced for a shooter. Yeah, I mean, I just really wanted to bring some awareness to this game. I feel like there's not a lot of publicity around it. It's not really on Steam either, which I think is kind of a mistake in my opinion. They have their own like Gaijin platform. These are the same guys that made War Thunder, so they have their own kind of like Gaijin platform that you have to go on. But if you look on Steam, at least when I looked, as of November, November 7th, there is no, it's just not showing up on Steam. So for this game, you'll just have to look up the game Enlisted, and you'll find its own proprietary installer. But it's definitely worth it. I say, to be honest, and at least from the fun I'm having with this game and how they set it up, this to me is more fun than Call of Duty World War II. And even the new Call of Duty Vanguard, this looks to be a lot more fun than that, just because you're actually, kind of using the weapons of World War II, right? The bolt action rifles, the machine guns and stuff like that. You're not really kind of running and gunning as much, and it strikes a good balance between fun and then also having some cool realistic elements, right? Like the damage modeling. So the game's it's pretty fun. It's more fun than COD for me. I like the size of the maps. They're pretty big, but with the AI and player count, they fill out the maps pretty nicely. So I like the size of the maps. I like how the guns feel. The sound is really great. The way that the teams naturally work is really great, right? A lot of people will be playing the objective in the community, so the community is pretty good. Now that could change when when the game's out of its beta stage and all the regular casuals come in. They could just treat it like TDM, but for the most part, a lot of people are just playing the objective. They're not they're not just playing for kills and stuff like that, right? They're playing that fun with the entire team. So yeah, that was kind of my first look at Enlisted. A great game that I think everyone should check out, see if you like it. If you like other shooters like Battlefield, even the COD lovers, they can get acclimated to this. If you like other shooters, you'll really like this one. I think it's definitely something that's worth checking out, especially since it's free to play. This has been the Theban Gamer, just kind of giving you guys some notice about Enlisted. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.